Yes, hi. I have no disclosures, and I'm not a physician. My name is Ron Hoffman. I am founder and executive director of Compassionate Care ALS, a nonprofit organization dedicated to caring for those living with ALS. I have personally worked with thousands of individuals and families living with this fatal illness, and have witnessed hundreds of people participate in various drug trials in the hopes of improving their symptoms and extending their lives. I'm speaking not as a doctor or a clinician, but as an observer with 26 years of experience in the field of ALS. During that time, I've been in the presence of incredible suffering among our clients, more than any of you could possibly imagine. This suffering takes place on many levels. Of course, there's the physical suffering of the disease itself, but there's also the emotional and spiritual suffering that can be even worse. This often has to do with a sense of being abandoned in a profound way by life itself. All avenues of hope become blocked to the point of feeling stuck in complete despair. A big part of our work at Compassionate Care ALS is to facilitate an interest among our clients in potentialities and possibilities. NurOwn stands out as an avenue of encouragement, and for that reason, I stand behind its approval. I took care of numerous people in the NurOwn phase 2 and phase 3 trials, and a couple of people who received NurOwn through the Expanded Access Program. This therapy encourages the possibility of sustaining independence for longer periods of time. Though the results might appear at times to be small, any extension of physical abilities can be incredibly important for those living with ALS, their caregivers, and families. The ALS journey for our clients is a continual slide into physical incapacity. I can't tell you how many times I've heard those living with ALS lament the loss of some basic ability taken for granted by most of us. The simple act of drinking a cup of water or feeding themselves becomes a marker of independence and self-esteem. The ability to simply turn over in bed at night on your own, rather than having to ask for help, means a great deal to the individual with ALS and the caregiver who can rest more deeply. I have witnessed people in the NurOwn trial make real gains, such as moving from a liquid diet only back to one of solids, or from being unable to assist with transfers to being actively and helpfully engaged in the process. These examples and many others leave me wanting to strongly recommend approval for the NurOwn therapy for distribution. With a terminal illness such as ALS, small victories and ways to maintain independence are profoundly important. Me and my staff are dedicated to supporting any small or large successes our clients can achieve. NurOwn provides a new avenue to positive outcomes we are dedicated to supporting. If you could see what I see, I thank you for your time.